we are going to talk about formation, and we're going to show a battle, and we're going to go ahead and do this. So welcome back, Knights of Trigaria. How's everybody doing? We are going to go ahead with the all-favorite Denim here as a knight. And as usual,
stay triggered. Pew pew, pew.
Then our Morica has fallen for true. Reinforcements for their kinsmen we've pinned down in Chrysaro. Make peace with the light, Wallace the swine. Today you die.
So you think so, hey?
You looked a lonely lot. Thought I might join you. I am Canopus. Step forward and meet your fate, dogs.
Vanquish Orba. Okay, so that's our target there. The wizard guy is the final target. What I like to do... Well, I'll talk about elements later on. We don't have enough characters to make a particular elemental team. What I was going to say, which I'll make a video in the future here, is about making a particular team to fight the enemy team, and it's going to be based on elements, their own personal elements. So Canopus is a air element here. We got her as an air element there. You can see that little yellow symbol, the fire symbol. The red orangey symbol is the fire symbol there. So there's air, fire. Orba is fire. It seems so far, from what I've seen, is most of the same elements on same enemies. So air and fire. So if I wanted to combat that, I would probably bring in a team that was lit, water, and fire, something like that, just to combat that. But we'll get into that later. At least I'll talk about that later. What we're going to do right now is just move up and do this battle here, see how it goes. We can also cancel the attack if we want to. The little boot makes us move forward here. Can do an attack. You even have throw rock, which, you know, can throw a rock. I guess it's for experience, or just like you just want to do 1 point of damage and you can do something. So there is that. So I can't do... Sorry about that. I can't do any attacks right now. So I bought her as an enchantress. I made her a fire mage. She's basically going to be a fire mage. Merlin's going to be my wind wizard. He's going to do tornado spells and stuff like that. Maybe we'll make him an earth mage. I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the future here. So yeah, we did get an extra spell. We got like some charm spells and word of pain, which if you want to know what else to turn characters into for mages and all that, turning them into, giving them some dark elements or light elements is also good if they're just the basic element, because extra status affliction things always seems to help if you have nothing better to do. So I would prefer doing it, honestly.
This is a Wallace to fight. We need no help from you.
Stubborn as ever, eh? How did one so young grow so thick of skull?
Thick? I'll give you thick.
Ow! Not the wings!
Vice, control yourself.
This guy named Vice is just... you gotta wonder, is he really on our team? I don't know. Oh, and that little extra lightning symbol you saw with the plus meant that I'm lightning attuned. So that's what that basically means there. Okay, so there's really nothing we can do. We gotta wait till the fight kind of starts up here. Can use the chariot during the battle. So I haven't used this too much. Let me know if you use this much at all. This could be a help. I believe I gotta wait and do L2 to pull up the chariot here. I can do... press up and redo a turn or something like that. I guess we could do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know if I don't know what people consider that. I don't know if that's save scrumming, but I'm just not gonna do it. We're gonna play the battles the way they come to us. Maybe later on I'll let the, you know, see if we can set up the teams just right where we can let the AI kind of play our battles for us. But I do want to play for Denim. I do notice that I do want to play for, you know, the main character. Okay, so she got some MP here. We're up against another mage. Another thing I want to do with my formation, since I do have a lot of, you know, ranged guys, we have a lot of other characters incoming here. Let's see if we can charm her. Let's see if there's a chance to do that. 45, it's not over 50, don't want to do that. I mean, it could work, but it's only a 45% chance. It's not as good as this. And this is a 100% chance, so we're gonna go with that. Alright, let's zoom in so we can kind of see the battle a little bit better. Now, another skill that we did get is the Mighty Strike from the Archer skill, so... And another thing you have to look at is you see how this blue line is connecting to her and there's a little blue dot right on her? If it shows something like, well, how can I put it? Yeah, like if I was to target Denim here, just say I wanted to for no reason, I would hit Jake Pliskin the Rune Knight because you see how the arrow's pointing to him? So if somebody's in the way, it'll actually show you the arrow cannot fully connect. So be careful of that. That's definitely something to watch out for, you know, playing this game. So what I like to do, at least right now, since I have a lot of ranged guys, I want to keep kind of a tight-knit group. Not too tight, but just tight enough. You know, what we also want to do is I want to keep people that are strong or tanky in the front lines, like Jake right here. He could probably tank the front lines, so we're just going to pick on one guy for now. Going to keep him facing forward towards the vast majority of the other characters here. Now, she has a crossbow, so we can't shoot over characters right now. We can only shoot kind of like straight at them. So we have to keep that in mind. Bows, you can kind of shoot up and over, but crossbows have to go straight. They have to go straight at them. And if we have enough MP, we could use this skill, Tremendous Shot, which I call the Tremendous 12. If you've ever been to Perkins before, you know what I'm talking about. That's just a joke, but...
What's the matter? Lose your nerve? Or has the nagging of your pacifist sister unmanned you? Always hiding behind her skirts.
Oh, you didn't.
Thick of skull and a bully besides.
That's enough squawking out of you, Birdman.
Birdman.
Better a bird than a brute.
Ugh. You're not men. You're children.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I agree. Okay, so we got Donna as our healer and Kashua as our healer too. So we have to be careful where we're going to put them so they don't get hit too much, and they just mostly do the heals. But I did find out that Kashua can have a Spirit Strike attack and actually hurt people. You can also heal the enemy if you want to prolong the battle for whatever reason. Maybe you want somebody, you know, that's going to be, I don't know. Maybe you want to keep, you know what, we could do that. We could keep the boss alive here and then take out everybody else just so we could get the extra stuff. So that is a good thing that we could do. Okay, I don't see any heals we can do right now. We'll just back out, left, and turn, and we're done with that. One thing I like, and it worked out good, unfortunately it didn't take her down, was the counter spell could have taken her down. See how she's glowing red? She's really low. If she would have gotten hurt quite a lot, she would have been taken out, and that would have been that. So we can't hit anybody right now. Denim's kind of a knight. We'll go in the front line. We could do a heal, you know, so don't just sit around doing nothing. It's best to do something if you can at all possible. So Nice Hero's a little bit hurt. We'll give him a little bit of a heal and keep him up. Now, those little yellow circular things moving around. Denim is my rampant aura. Keeps people from moving around too readily. Kind of like Battle Brothers, in a sense. Keeps that,
Let me tell you a thing or two about
what's it called?
Clear the wax from
I can't
your
think of the
ears
name
and
right now,
listen.
but it prevents them from moving forward past me to be able to hit my
The
guys
key
behind
is to
me.
divide and conquer. Whether you face a fearsome giant or a timid dormouse, that's the way it's done. Focus your attacks on one enemy at a time,
And pretty much he's kind of telling you kind of the truth here. That's kind of how it goes. Take out one guy at a time, or one girl at a time. Makes the job simpler.
Denim, Sibyls and mages cannot withstand the withering attacks of keep us in the back, where we can support our... Be mindful of the enemy's position, and bring us no... Use a bird's eye view
So
if you're unsure of the distance.
they're basically just telling you keep the healers in the back, which we kind of know. So that she's going to try to stay in the back and heal as much as possible. I did give her a spirit spell, so she can shoot a ranged spiritual attack at the enemy. So it's a holy attack, essentially. She can shoot it at them. These little bags are good to get. You don't necessarily need to get them, but if you finish off the boss before collecting them, and the enemy collects it, then you don't get to have it. But if they go and collect, if the enemy collects a bag and then you kill the enemy that collected the bag, then you get all of their material and the stuff that they picked up too. So, you know, there's goods and bads to all of that. Now, let's show you something that you can do that's actually quite interesting. So, if I want to attack this guy, I can go through my two allies to hit him. Either way. Let's see, which one's going to do more damage? And it's based upon element too, so whatever wind beats, which wind beats earth. So if there's an earth elemental here, we do a lot of damage there. But what I want to do right off the bat, if at all possible, the most damage possible. And now we also made him air reverse. So next wind attack is going to do stuff to him. But if we hit him with another spell, we make him fire reverse, we take away the wind adverse. So it can be good and bad. But what I want to do is I want to target this guy, but I can't, so I'm going to hit the other guy instead. So we're going to hit him instead because he's right in front of us. Now I made him fire adverse and him wind adverse, so I'm going to try to take advantage of that when I can next turn. Alright, so we're right in the front lines. Let's do a little bit of a heal here. Whoever kind of needs it. I don't know who needs it. Oh, I guess Jake needs it the most. Good thing about heals is they go up and over people, so we don't have to worry about, you know, hitting into anybody in particular. Alright, Louisa, we have ourselves 40 MP. That's a good, tremendous shot skill there. Gonna pump it up. Do it. You can do it now or do it later. Try to do it now if you know you can get a kill shot. I would recommend. At least try that. See, we're gonna do a lot of damage now. And we have the advantage. So water puts out fire. So we're gonna do 156 damage to this guy. And an extra little bit on top of that. Very cool. All right, now because I got Jake and I'm looking for my 2 ranged skills. I'm looking for 2 people in alignment so I can hit 2 and 1. But there are no twofers here, so we're just gonna go and hit the guy that's getting into the back line unless we have to do a heal. So this is another part of my strategy here, is that if they're trying to get in the back line, trying to kill off the guys deep in the back line, deep in my back 40, kind of like football in a sense. You don't want somebody in the back too far to be able to intercept the ball. You kind of want to take them out. And yeah, I would recommend thinking about that very heavily. So I'm going to go bonky on this guy. We don't need any serious heals right now. I don't think we do. We got a couple healers in the back. We got Canopus helping us out. Yeah, we're a little bit hurt, but we can have a frontline push a little bit.
More critical strikes, and the like. But a single unit can only benefit from 4 of these boons at once, so mind who you give them to. Oh, and keep away from the red cards. These will wipe out any boons you've already picked up. You might want to try knocking your enemies into those.
All right, so here
Green
comes
cards
all of the
raise a
cards.
unit's core attributes, and the best part is they keep the bonus even after the battle ends.
So, the thing is, apparently from what I know now, the green cards are permanent stat bonuses.
Take
So
a
you want to
close
get
look
those
each
at
card before
the
someone
highest
picks it up
possibility, but
to
you're going to have
gauge
all
its
these blue
effect.
cards and red
There
cards
are
pop up
many
everywhere.
cards.
Try to stack yourself with at least 4 of them. So there's an attack card that came up. Let's look at who's a little bit squishy. Who's getting squished? Who's getting hit hard? Looks like it's either Merlin or she's a little more hurt. I know I'm hurt too, but not as badly. So we'll heal her up first. Either of the mages could get hit, so can't really do too much there. Good thing we got a block there. I wish she would have healed up Merlin. See, that's the thing. You can't fully rely on the guests, so if they get hurt too bad or, you know, kind of get knocked out of the battle, out of commission, not a lot you can do with that. Alright, so I'm going to come over here so we have a little bit of range to do our spells. Because spells are also, as you see this, are also very much like arrows. You can't do it when they're right next to you. You got to do it with a little bit of distance. Alright, we made him an air adverse. Alright, Merlin's going. This other guy already got hit. Let's see if we can hit him from here. Because he's air-averse, so let's see if we can go for the air-averse, guys. Yes, we can. We might be able to hit him. Okay, we got a clear shot. Now it's 92 damage that we're going to do to him because he's now air-averse. So we can keep... You kind of want to focus on one guy if you can. So the guy that's fire-adverse, I'm going to have my firewoman deal with him. Air-averse guy, air guy deal with that guy. Pretty simple stuff. Not too hard. Okay, so we got the backliner in there. We got guys that are going to go next. We're going to look at the turn order. Looks like our archer's going next, and then helmet guys go next. It looks like it's him. So if he's going next, I don't want him to do any more damage if I don't have to. I know I might hit my own ally here, but I kind of want to get him as low as we can so we can kind of just hold him right in that corner there. All right. Okay, it looks like maybe perfect shot over there, minus 78. Yeah, good amount of damage there. Go for the shot, and we're going to move over and collect this booty. Got to collect the booty just to make sure we get it and they don't. Now, I want to get some of these cards, but getting some extra materials is a really good thing to do. If you can do it. Alright, so he just moved. He's going to be there for a while. He's at 23. Any of our backline could probably take him out. Let's go forward and let's deal with this problem at hand. Now, if our mage goes next, or at some point we can get him around the side, boom, get a kill, or Canopus will get a kill. That's fine too. Get some MP back. Sybil's staff. Should we just go bonky? Yeah, it's not going to do much damage, really. So even the staffs aren't going to do that much for healing. We could heal up the guest. Not worried about that. Rather get frontliner or weak characters healed up. So I guess Timmy Boy, or not Timmy Boy. In my other file, I named him Tim. So maybe I should have named him Tim so it wouldn't have got confusing, but whatever. Now, she did Spirit Surge, so she did the attack, which, if you didn't know this, she's a healer, but she can do a Spirit attack to do damage, so it's good for us. Alright, Fire Reverse. Am I Fire Reverse? Well, my main character is Fire Reverse right now. He got tagged with a Fire Spell. And now she is too. Now, it's a random chance you make him Fire Reverse, so don't really rely upon that the whole time. But if it happens and you can see an advantage, then maybe you want to take that advantage. So the other guy got himself perished. So we're going to go and attack her with a spell. Anyways, we could charm her, maybe. But, oh man, we don't even have range there. My bad. Let's go over... I think here is pretty good. About like a... kind of this sort of angle here. One diagonal and two diagonal over, and then you can hit like this. Okay, it just seems to keep changing. We're getting a lot of air and fire adverse here. You got a knockback on us. I'm not seeing any green cards pop up, so, you know, what can we do? We can't do much about that. Can we shoot in between our characters to hit her here? Reason I want to take her down first, usually if it's it seems like a really powerful boss, might want to take the boss down. But he's just a mage, he's been sitting in the back, hasn't been doing a whole lot. We're at 41. Let's crank up the tremendous shot, just so next time we got it. Right, that would make sense. And we're just gonna go in and grab the stuff. Good. Get some good gear. It's nice. We have a shot. We do have a shot. So let's see here. So I don't know if our lightning bow is gonna be good against him because he's fire. So I do 35 damage if we did that. Not a big enough deal. 79 is better. 94. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, we got denim. Yeah, we could collect some stuff here. You might be like, oh, go get the bag. There's nobody else out there that's going to be able to collect it, so I'm not worried about it. I don't think this mage is going to get around us anytime soon to be able to do that. So I'm just going to go and bonk him on the face. Bonk him on the head. And Cannabis might come in for the... Nope, not the final shot. Interesting. Alright, she needs a little bit of heals. She's been hit up enough. He might be able to mage attack her from here, so let's heal her up so she doesn't get hurt. Because Kashua didn't really do it. We didn't have to get this, but now we know what it is. So that's good. Alright, Merlin. What are you going to do, buddy? Auto skill card. Alright, gives us skill trigger. Still have to learn about that. I'm not totally sure what that 100% means, but they're all good things. Ultimately, you want to go for the rotating swords or rotating staff, because that's going to crank up your damage per whatever that might be. So for her, I'd want her to get this staff here, because it's an extra magic damage card, and it would make her magic just a little more powerful. Let's see if we can even charm this guy. Let's see what the percent... No, he's a boss. They won't even let us do it. I just wanted to see if it was a percent, but it's not. Okay, we got 48%. That'll finish the battle there. So that's one of the basic first battles we get coming out the gate.
To die. This.
And that's unfortunate, dude, but, well, that's life. Bonus objective complete. What was that anyways? Ooh, and these bronze oberiths, they will just buy them from you and give you a ton of money for it. Experience charm helps your weak new character grow with experience. Very good for that. Blessing stone. Oh, I love that we got a blessing stone there. Those are going to come in handy. And we got a water charm. Use magic to heal. So you get little bonus objectives just for doing little bonus things. Win with a cleric in a battlefield. Obviously, I was going to do it anyways. So what I wanted to finish off with this battle here, what you're seeing, is I like to go with a decent team of 2 to 3 frontliners. If just 2 frontliners and maybe 3 backliners. And then, if I can, a couple healers in the back, just to keep everybody healed up. So whether you're going archer, mage, doesn't matter right now. You want to go knight. Knights are very good. If you want to go berserker, you could make Denim a berserker and have fun with that. I am doing that in my other Twitch stream right now, but I've already been a knight for a while, so I got some knight skills. So that's fun. But a rune knight or a Valkyrie they're very good frontliners. Don't doubt the Valkyrie. They're going to be very good for you. So this should honestly say skills / finishing moves. It's not skills of finishing moves you're getting here. You'll get finishing moves later, but these are some of the skills there. We got resist petrify, resist charm. We got some recruit skills there. MP stuff. Pretty good. Canopus wants to join a party. Yes, absolutely. We will accept Canopus. So what I'm going to do later that you'll probably see is I'm going to build two teams, and we're going to have fun working with those two particular teams there. Charm of command has been added to unit brand. Refer to the play guide or the warrant report. So that's what that's essentially that so far. So that is the Tinamouth Hill battle with just a little bit of tutorial there, just to kind of see what to do going into it and all that. And yeah, we can't really buy anything here. We got to go back to the castle if we want to buy some stuff. So let's go and check that out. Well, actually, I'll do that next time. I'll kind of show you what we did next time, and it will get into the next video. This is already like 20 minutes in. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, help the channel grow. That'd be great. And leave a comment as to what you like, how you like to build it, and how you've done it so far. So I'd like to know what you do. Personally, what I do is I try to make a balanced team. It comes down to like 3 pieces. You got your front line, you got your mid liners, your ranged DPS guys, and you got your healers. And that's kind of how I like to play it. If there's a special character, really depends on what they like to do. Canopus could be frontline because he's kind of strong, what I've seen so far. But if he gets any weaker, then I'll pull him back to DPS. But so far, he seems kind of like a frontliner. And in my other LP I'm doing, I have him as a ranged frontliner, so he can hit the squishy guys in the back, in the front line. And it just kind of like saves me so much time and effort. So thanks for coming by. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next guide LP video. I'm going to include guides and LPs in this whole thing together, so it's just going to be one giant thing. All right, thanks for coming by.